Welcome to Final Laws versus your first time watching. Thanks for stopping by the channel and checking out the show. So we are still going on the fall off. We on track number 4, I guess. But in actuality, we already did 2-9, 2-6, safety, and we did who the F is this? Who the F is you, rather? So we're going to do run a train. We're going back in order now. So for those who keeping track at home, I did who the F is this because I wanted to hear who the F is you, because I wanted to hear that because of the this to track 2. He teased us with that. So I want to hear that first. So here we go, down the yellow brick road. Just stay tuned. And also the review will come at the end. So let's go.
My passion. Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about your man?
They say the Lord's timing is divine, and I walk with him, so that explains mine. Cold deep down, you may find all that pain creates a strange bond. Slums connected like the drums in a bass line. Petrified of death and poverty, I chase mine. Like breathalyzer tests, I'm trying to walk a straight line. Meditating for a better state in my deranged mind. Till I saw the Buddha pose and realized he throwing gang signs. I guess the lesson is you can't escape crime. Even when the strays flying, I remain calm. Vietnam, you my heart, but at the same time, if I'm being honest, I can feel that flame dying.
Whoa, what the fuck crap. Have you ever went back home? I've been home several times. I'm from Alabama, if you know. In my little city I'm from, you know, it's actually growing, right? But I've been to some of the towns that surround my town. Some are growing and some are dying. I can drive through the state and I can see places that are suffering, right? And I see places that are flourishing through the state. But again, I can understand what he's talking about right here and with that last bar. But anyway, back to the top. They say Lord's timing is divine. I walk with him, so that explains mine. So right now, you can explain how he's doing great right now. He's living. He's above ground. So hey, that's what you need to really ask for, right? But cold deep down, you find a way that pain creates a strong bond. Again, I think you can be tied to a place, a mind, state of mind, a place in history, a place in your neighborhood, or be drawn to a place because of pain, right? Because that pain made you become something else, right? Petrified by death and poverty, but I chase mine. Like breathalyzer test, I try to walk a straight line. A breathalyzer test, you walk a straight line. But also, I'm trying to stay on the straight and narrow because I don't want to end up dead or worse. What's worse than death, right? But I want to end up in jail or death, right? Or worse, right? So anyway, I saw the Buddha pose and realized he's throwing gang signs because everybody's in a gang. This gang's in Fayetteville, if you don't believe it or not. But then he just talks about where he learned a lesson. You can't escape crime. Even when strays are flying, I remain calm because you can't escape it, right? Because everywhere you go, the possibility something can happen to you. So running away from home may be something that you may need to do, but it's always going to be there. The crime is always going to follow you if you're doing the wrong thing or in the wrong places. But anyway, Vietnam is what they call Fayetteville, North Carolina. But I'm honest, I can feel the flame dying, right? You can have the flame dying from your connection to the city. Maybe the city's not the same anymore like it used to be when you grew up. The people that you are around are all gone. And they're making the city, gentrifying your cities is not the same connection. Anyway, let's keep rocking.
So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud 9, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck the road, let's run a train.
Since I was a pipsqueak, lean on survival instincts. On back streets where they tearing up hearts like them guys in NSYNC. Codeine and they soda, dirty popping, plus how the ends meet. We're serving rock on deserted blocks, trying to cause a frenzy to profit quickly. I'm passing by, my pockets empty, trying to make a legal dollar seem harder than God and Wimby. When you're hardly 6 feet tall, if somehow I could ball, I better work hard on my handles, cause niggas gon' try to rip me. Don't wanna RIP, but if I leave, no God to lift me. I'd rather sit inside a Bentley and be the owner like providing kidneys. I know the love does not extend deep. I choose my homies wisely, seen too many die from friends beef. Big dreams to change the world back when I ride a 10 speed. Youthful delusion, thinking through music I could end grief. When too many bodies get piled up in these rivals' histories. So stopping this violence is like bringing the guys a strip piece.
Okay, he's reminiscing again. You've seen that he's definitely in that reminiscent mode right now so far. I like the part about on the back streets. They were tearing up hard like them guys in NSYNC. Okay, boy bands Backstreet and NSYNC. I like that right there. Also, I love the basketball reference. I love any kind of sports reference. So trying to make a legal dollar seems harder than guarding Wimby. Wimbyana is super tall, right? And you're hardly 6 feet. If somehow I could ball, I better work on my hands because they're gonna try to rip me. Of course, rip me, steal the ball. Also, they're gonna try to rip me for being, whatever. Dean says, I don't want to rip. Rest in peace. If I leave, I know God will lift me. I like that whole similarity. I like the Bentley bar, like a owner providing kidneys. That's crazy. I love that right there because the owner, donor, the owner, be the owner, like the donor providing kidneys. That's crazy in itself. Anyway, the 10-speed, of course, Jay-Z's famous, J. Cole's famous for the 10-speed bike riding. Delusional, thinking music through, I could end grief. Again, sometimes you think a million times I say music is therapy for you and the listener, right? So he say, I must be delusional thing. I can help people with this music. Anyway, so far so good.
So I'm riding through the city streets, reaching for a memory to hang on. Going backwards like a penalty to see a younger me, but that day's gone. Wild times looking up at cloud 9, how high can Jermaine climb? Remember when they ain't respond when you hollering? Funny how a few dollars can change minds.
Fuck do you know about my passion? Fuck do you know about my pain? Fuck do you know about my struggle? Fuck do you know about Jermaine? 10 toes is down on the pain. Umbrellas don't stop no rain. Niggas they die every day. Fuck the road, let's run a train. Fuck the road, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train. Fuck the world, let's run a train.
Run a train. This sort of sets it up, right? He's setting up something again. I think he's trying to tell a story through this, right? It kind of reminds you of Mr. Morale, right? Trying to set up a story here for us to listen to. This has been, 10 years in the making or whatever this whole album is, I guess, from beginning to end. So we had these kind of songs from him in his mixtapes and his Forest Hills Drive, all those kind of things like Love Yours and these things like that. He's known for stuff like this. So far I'm loving it. I'm digging it. So I think Poor Thing is next. We're going to stay on the track. So stay tuned for all the songs from Jermaine Cole in the fall off. And thanks for watching. Final Loss versus Scrappy the Light Boy. Peace.
just like music.